Hi there and welcome to Inside NRC. I'm Courtney Barker. What an exciting night here at Ballymore in a grand final rematch and the opening game of the competition. Brisbane City beat Perth Spirit. Let's check out the highlights of the game and see how Queensland Country went against Melbourne Rising. Brisbane City hosted Perth Spirit last Thursday night, opening the 2015 National Rugby Championship with a grand final rematch under the Ballymore lights. Junior Lalawifi picked up where he left off last year, proving that his 2014 grand final try was no fluke. He set up the first try for the 2015 NRC season with this probing run, putting Carmichael Hunt in under the posts. Liam Gill showed his skills not long afterwards. He emerged from this defensive ruck with the ball before peeling off downfield. He combined with Lalawifi and their tag teaming run somehow avoided the touchline. Lalawifi was the man to finish the movement, putting City further ahead. Perth fought back towards the end of the first half as their mobile back row got themselves involved. Flanker Kane Kateka scored off this tech score for Perth Spirit Maul. This brought the half-time score 13-8 to Brisbane City. With just 5 points between the sides, it was anyone's game coming into the second half, but Brisbane City drew first blood. 10 minutes into the second half, Brisbane City formed this strong scrum, setting the platform for their skilled outside men. Jake McIntyre pulled out this switch play close to the line, offloading to an unstoppable Samu Karevi just metres out. City didn't have it all their own way though. Angus Cottrell kept the Spirit in touch with this try after multiple phases of pressure deep in Brisbane's territory. It narrowed the gap. Jake McIntyre took this opportunity to get one for himself with 8 minutes to play, sealing the result and a round 1 win for City in their title defence. Full-time score 29-16 to Brisbane City. Queensland Country hosted the Melbourne Rising in a challenging assignment first up. The Country side welcomed back Radiki Samo in a Queensland jersey, and he made a damaging impression from the get-go. His booming run had Rising prop Tim Metcher seeing stars. The Rising controlled the play and dominated territory early, until this break by Country flanker Connor Mitchell saw the first try of the match going to Queensland Country against the run of play. The Rising hit back not long afterwards though. Scrum half Ben Meehan took this dart from the base of the ruck, scoring under the posts. The Queensland Country forwards fronted up at this line-out in the 20th minute. The ensuing maul went down, but a few phases later, Seth Fagasi was able to break through to score. The seesawing game headed back Melbourne's way with 2 quick tries boosting their score. Scott Fuglestala was able to weave through to score this one, despite the attention of some Country defenders. Country snuck in one more in the final minute of the first half. They again worked through the phases, pounding the line, until JJ Taualangi was able to crash over for this one. It took the half-time score to 18-24 in Melbourne's favour. Shortly after the whistle, Sam Green gave a short ball to Seth Fagasi 40 metres out, sending the big man on a dash for the line. He got his second, but the celebrations didn't last long. Only 3 minutes later, Melbourne scored with Ben Meehan edging over the line in the corner. Jack Debrasini then showed his class. He took on the line in this play before offloading to Pat Liafa for this strong try. Country hit back with Ruben Leilua barging through from close range after a quick tap, but it wasn't to be enough for Country as the Rising finished off the scoring through Dom Shipley. He scored in the right corner in the 70th minute thanks to some fancy footwork in the Country 22. That was the last of the scoring with just the one converted try in it, full-time 31-39 to Melbourne. Quickly to the other games of round 1. The North Harbour Rays couldn't catch the Sydney Stars, going down 29-45, and the Greater Sydney Rams just missed out with the New South Wales Country Eagles, taking it out 32-31. Looking to the ladder, Brisbane City sit in second thanks to their solid win, trailing only the Sydney Stars. Melbourne Rising, the New South Wales Country Eagles and the Greater Sydney Rams sit in 3rd through 5th, while Queensland Country sit very close behind in 6th. The UC Vikings, Perth Spirit and North Harbour Rays round out the ladder. Round 2 sees Queensland Country with a tight turnaround, taking on the ladder-leading Stars in Sydney on Thursday night. Brisbane City will remember a heavy loss to the Rising last year as those two face off in Melbourne on Saturday arvo. Elsewhere, the New South Wales Country Eagles host the UC Vikings, while the North Harbour Rays journey west to take on the Spirit in Perth. Alongside the NRC this year is the Ballymore Kid, an initiative where one player within Queensland's two squads will be guaranteed a contract with the St George Queensland Reds. We saw some standout performances from Ballymore Kid candidates on the weekend. Junior Laloifi was electric at the back for Brisbane City. His quick feet and excellent vision regularly got him into space, with his first half meat pie an early candidate for the try of the year. Queensland Country open-side flanker Connor Mitchell got stuck into everything down at Bond and bagged a solo try for his efforts. Corey Thomas turned in a man-of-the-match performance for City against his 2014 side, getting through a mountain of work in the engine room, while 18-year-old Isaiah Precy showed his undoubted promise for country with this chip and chase, the highlight of numerous electric runs. Well, the next 9 weeks are going to be jam-packed, full of high-octane rugby. Make sure you tune in each week to Inside NRC to find out what's going on in Brisbane City and Queensland Country camps. We'll see you next week on Inside NRC.